Hi and welcome back to our channel. It's a bit of a different video this week. We've got a what we eat in a week video. So I've just compiled a little selection of meals of what we've eaten in the last couple of weeks, put them in a video, and then I'm just going to show you what we've had. We've had quite a range of meals and I just wanted to showcase that. So hopefully you'll like what you're going to see. If you do, then please consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. Guys, this is what we have got for tea. I've just done some new potatoes and I've already parboiled them. They were actually from the other day, they were just left over. Put some bacon in and then I'm just about to put some herbs in. So I've got some onion granules, some rosemary, some Italian style seasoning. This is really nice. Can we focus? Probably not. It's got sun-dried tomato, salt and basil in, and it was from Pound Stretcher. Got some garlic, some salt, some pepper, and then this is the spray that I use. I don't like using fry light. I just don't like it. It ruins my pans. So instead, I've got some rapeseed oil from Tesco's. It's basically still the simple calorie kind of spray, kind of my deal, and I like that one way better than the fry light one. And then I'm just going to put some spring onions in as well, and then we're going to serve it with some salad. So this is what we've got for dinner tonight, guys. We have got roast chicken, a nice salad with just some mixed leaves and some cucumber in, and then there are the potatoes, nice and crispy with some bacon and some spring onions, and that's what we've got for tonight's dinner. So tonight for dinner we fancied having some Fake-away subs. These are the subs that I just got from Tesco's in the shopping. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting them open and laying them on a baking tray ready to go in the oven just to get them a little bit crispy, a little bit toasty. I'm going to have some cheese on mine, and that's what we're going to have tonight for dinner. So I'm just showing you how basically we make it. I'm just going to put some butter on each of them, just spread it really thinly on each of the subs before adding any of the meats or anything like that to it. We have never done this before, and actually we found it really nice, and it tasted, well, we were really happy because it did taste just like Subway. Obviously you can put whatever you want in the subs. They were really soft and really they tasted really nice as well. And you can just fill them with whatever toppings or fillings that you want, really. You could make them into little pizzas, or you could maybe cook some meatballs and have them in it. And you could turn them into exactly whatever you wanted. So we both wanted different things in our subs. Stuart decided to have some roast beef. He absolutely loves roast beef. He's probably going to put some horseradish in his once it's made. So I'm just going to make his first. And basically all I'm going to do is lay the meats on the subs ready to go in the oven or under the grill. So Stuart's is all done, so I'm just going to do mine. I decided to have some different meats on mine. So I've got some turkey ham, which is wafer thin. I'm just going to put some of that on it. So and then using some pepperoni, I'm not going to put a massive amount on because they're quite spicy. So I'm just going to lay a couple of those on top of the turkey ham. So once I've laid a few slices of those on, I'm then just going to put on some salami slices as well. These were again just from Tesco's. I just fancied almost like a spicy Italian that you can get from Subway. So I'm just kind of trying to recreate that. So I've just got some mild cheddar cheese I've sliced really thinly, and I'm just laying a few bits of that on top just so under the grill it gets really melty and lush. I'm not putting an overly amount on. I didn't really fancy masses of amounts of it, but just to have a little taste of Subway. And obviously you can use whatever cheese you want. You can use mozzarella, parmesan, whatever you're feeling, whatever you think is going to go, that's what you can use. This is what they look like, guys, just before they go in the oven. So I just thought I'd show you that Stuart's just got some beef. That's all he wanted on his. When it comes out the oven, I guess he's just going to put a little bit of horseradish on his. And then I've got pepperoni, salami, and then ham, and then some cheese. And it's all going to get melty and lovely. So I'll show you what they look like when they... Guys, I just thought I'd show you what sub rolls I've used for these Fake-away Subways. And they're just the Tesco's white sub rolls. You've got 4 in a pack. They're freezable, vegetarian, and yeah, I've not seen them anywhere else apart from Tesco. So when I saw them, I just picked them up on the shopping because I thought, oh, perfect, they'll be perfect for some Fake-away Subways, because I've not seen them in Aldi or anywhere. So when I saw them, I thought, yeah, definitely give those a go. And they're so soft, and I think they're going to be perfect. This is what it's looked like come out the oven, guys. So the cheese has gone totally melty and lovely. So I'm just going to squirt in some barbecue sauce, because I love barbecue sauce on my Subway. And then just, I don't really know how to make this look pretty, guys, because all the barbecue sauce just squirted out, but this is what we've got. It looks really yummy. The cheese looks lovely. And I've just served it with a few salted tortilla chips. This is what we're having today. We're having some beef brisket joint in gravy, and we're just having it as a roast dinner as it's Sunday. I do normally cook my own joints, but this was just for ease. It looked really nice and got it on the shopping. So this is the roast dinner, guys. We've just got some roast parsnips, some roast potatoes, some carrots. That's the beef, and then I just did some homemade Yorkshire puddings. That's Stuart's. He's not got parsnips, just a bit more roast potatoes. And they look really good. The Yorkshire puddings have gone absolutely ginormous. So I'm just going to do some gravy now. That's what you can hear in the background, the kettle boiling.
So I have actually used the slow cooker this week as well. I decided to make some meatballs in it while I went to work all day. So I'm just using some sliced mixed peppers. I tend to buy frozen ones just because if I buy fresh, we don't always eat them all, and I don't want them to go to waste. So I'm just putting in a big handful. I like putting as much veg in as I can. So I'm also using some frozen onions, exactly for the same reason. Sorry about me trying to get in the camera there. Exactly for the same reason as if I buy a pack of onions, they just sit in the cupboard. Whereas if I buy frozen, I can just get them out as and when I want them. And they're all diced, they're already cut. So on a day when I'm trying to go to work, I can just make it easy and simple. So I'm just using some passata. This is just a natural one. It's a jar from Aldi. So I'm just going to tip it all in, and I'm just going to head over to the sink and fill the bottle even up with some water and pour that in as well. I'm just going to give the jar a bit of a shake just to get all the leftover juices and pour them in. The one thing to remember with the slow cooker is that it does let out water, so always put in less rather than more. However, you know, chucking in a little bit of water does help, just the mixing part of it. Yeah, it just help give a little bit of liquid. So I'm just gonna chop and peel some carrots. Like I just said, I do like to put in as much veg as I can. I think it's a really good way of hiding veg. I think if you had kids and you wanted to put veg in that they don't know about, I think it's a great way of doing that. Right, so as you can see, I've chopped up some carrots and also some mushrooms. The carrots, because they're in the slow cooker for all day, they just go lovely and soft. You can't almost even tell that they're in there. And I'm also going to just chuck in a Morrison's own bolognese mix. Get it in there, Jess. I'm just going to also chuck that in just for some added flavour, just to boost it full of some spices and things as well. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like while it's in there. I'm just going to give it, at this point, a really good stir just to mix all that packet mixture in with the wet ingredients. As you can see, it's looking really already yummy and thick. So now I'm just going to get the meatballs and chuck them in as well. So these are the meatballs I'm using. They're from Asda. You get 12 in a pack. Again, when I can work out how to get them on the screen, I will show you. But I'm just going to chuck all them in. I do not fry them off first in a pan. You can do, however, they'll just cook absolutely perfectly in the slow cooker without needing any prior cooking, which is really handy when you can chuck it in the morning and then head off to work.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but this is what the meatballs look like now. They look absolutely stunning. It looks really thick, really rich. Obviously I didn't put the meatballs in cooked They just went in raw and they are all cooked absolutely beautifully. So I'm just going to serve this up with some pasta and some garlic bread. So this is the dinner, guys. It's just the meatballs and the sauce along with some spaghetti, and I've just got some cheese on the side just in case anybody wants any. So tonight for dinner we're doing a KFC Fake-away. So I thought I'd just show you this box first of all, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's all cooked. But these are the new Bird's Eye Chicken Shop Ultimate Fillet Burgers. They're really big, and at the moment in Asda they are on offer at £2. You only get 2 in a box. However, they are really big, more than ample enough for one each. You know how some burgers are quite small, so you would almost want 2. These are really big, so we've only got 1 each. And they taste really similar to KFC. They don't take long to cook, and they're really nice. And at the minute, like I say, they're a £2 in Asda. So this is what the dinner's come out looking like. This is our Fake-away KFC. So I've got some chips, a little thing of beans. I hate my beans touching anything. So in these little tubs, little pots are really great for me. That's the chicken. It's come out looking really good. So I've just got some lettuce, a little bit of cheese, and then that's the batch. And then the best part about KFC for me is gravy. So I've done a little tiny pot of gravy as well to go with it. So for tonight, for dinner, we've got some sausages, some crispy homemade potatoes. I just used some new potatoes and cut them up, parboiled them, put them in the oven with a little bit of fry light, and then just used some onion powder, some garlic powder and some rosemary on them. And then just served it with a nice big salad, which has got spring onions, cucumber, and then baby salad and rocket leaves. And that's what we've got for tonight.
So I hope you have enjoyed. That's it for this video. If you have enjoyed seeing what we've eaten in the last couple of weeks, then give a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye everyone.